Hi and welcome to this How To Trophies 100% completion overview guide. Today we're looking at the game HiQ Ace Deluxe. I'm Dan from How To Trophies and I'll be taking you through the guide today. HiQ Ace Deluxe is an extension of the original HiQ Ace game, just with more puzzles and more trophies available. There are a total of 9 available in this game versus 5 in the original HiQ Ace game. It will thus take you much longer to complete this game, as there's much more to do with the trophies. Before we get into the body of the review, please remember to drop us a comment below, leave us a like, a share or a subscribe to us here at How To Trophies, and you can also follow us on social media, whether that be on X, on Facebook or also on PSN, all at How To Trophies. Hope to see you there for more interactions. The principles of HiQ Ace are very simple. It's like any jigsaw, you need to find the right piece and put it in the right place on the board. In order to earn power-ups, which are on the right hand side of the board, you have to place the piece in the highlighted section on the left hand side. So you try and find the right piece and place it in there, and that will unlock you a little bit of power-up. As you unlock more and more power-up, you'll see you get more options to place more squares. Or jigsaw pieces, as they actually are in this game. There are 3 trophies for completing each specific difficulty in a different time. For this, I would use those power-ups in order to help you complete the levels within the time that you need to complete them. So completing an easy level within 100 seconds, completing a medium level within 240 seconds, and completing a hard level within 600 seconds. For this walkthrough, I've started off by completing first the easy level in under 100 seconds, and then also completing the first 6 levels in the arcade, because you've got to complete a whole 96 levels in this mode to unlock the final trophy, and that will be your final trophy about 3-4 hours into the game, depending on how fast you want to play. I would advise having a break in the middle, as it can get quite tedious and repetitive if you're not a big fan of jigsaws. In addition to this game is also there are 6 expert levels to complete. What makes them expert is that you have to rotate the pieces in order to get them into the board. So therefore these are a little bit harder, the time constraint is a little bit more pushing than it is for the usual jigsaws, because you have to kind of rotate them around. It's a little bit more trial and error than it is on the other particular games. As you can play the 6 expert levels at any time, you can also use them to break up the monotony of playing the arcade levels. So it's really up to you how you complete the game and the structure of which you go about completing it. You'll manage to complete the game in around about the same time. However, there is one thing that I did that will be in this video that you should probably avoid. So while playing the expert levels, you can drop the difficulty down. So I had the difficulty on hard, and I played the 6 expert levels on hard, which took me rather a large amount of time. As you can imagine, there's a lot more pieces in the hard than there is in the easy. So once you go into the expert levels, ensure you toggle the difficulty back down to easy, because it will take the difficulty you have on arcade and transfer that through. I didn't think about that at the time, and I just cracked on doing it like I was. So yeah, you could probably save a little bit of time by changing it to easy on the expert mode, and therefore that probably gives you more of an advantage when completing the 6 additional levels that you need to complete. By the time you finish the game, you'll have completed 102 levels in total, 96 of the arcade plus the 6 expert ones that you've also just completed. There seemed to be an endless amount of packs available on this game, so I just kept going through the packs until the trophy unlocked. You can again just keep completing the same arcade level if you wish, but I imagine that would get really boring, so yeah, feel free to continue down to complete the levels until the trophy unlocks. Overall, HiQ Ace Deluxe is more of the HiQ Ace formula that we've had before, just extended for a longer period of time. It is a bit more grindy, and it does take a little bit more time to complete, and therefore you can end up getting a little bit bored with the formula, as it's very samey once you've got to the point where you're just trying to complete the final trophy for 96 levels of arcade mode completed. There's not much more we can say from this point. Hopefully you unlock that final trophy and complete another game for the trophy cabinet. Thank you for watching this How To Trophies video guide. Hope you had a good time, and we'll hope to see you soon in the next one.